Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today not the first time we see our program, we will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's morning show. Alright, so Sportsmole can they give us one update? Say one summer don't reach and Andrea Berta done dey for Arsenal. So Arsenal could raise £112.8 million from player sales. So they will sell like maybe 7 to 8 players for Arsenal. If I let's look at how they reported the story, they say Arsenal could raise 112.8 million by selling 8 players in the summer transfer window. Now, when you read the entirety of the report, you see what it says: Zinchenko, Fabio Vieira are among players that are going to be sold. Then at the same time, they can't give you a breakdown. They can say the Atletico Madrid chief Andrea Berta has a track record of selling players for extortionate fees, and he could like raise as much as 131 million euros, which is about 110.3 million, through selling 7 unwanted Arsenal players ahead of the 2025-2026 season. Now, they could mention some of the players who asked that obviously they can mention Zinchenko, they mentioned Jacob Kivior, Leandro Trossard, they can mention the likes of, I think I've mentioned Zinchenko already, Fabio Vieira, Nuno Tavares, Sambi Lokonga, all these different players. Me, I even feel, say, you get player we know the they're supposed to add Gabriel Jesus. They're supposed to add that. Now, we're going to look the story in a different light. Where I don't know rather, I don't look at. Look at all these players. We won't sell 7 to 8 players, and in totality, all of them will bring like 112 million. Is that not crazy? It shows we don't have players enough. We get pulled. We will say if they won't buy them, they say okay, 100 million, 70 million, 80 million. Yeah, those type of quality players. Remove Saka, remove Declan Rice, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes. Like how many Odegaard? How many people for the Arsenal lineup command 100 million? So if we want to sell that person today now, he will command 100 million. How many really did? You get? If they put Martinelli for market, I can assure you, say no, we even qualify for even 70 million. I can tell you, you get? Because I don't know, and these are the people we want to use to win the league. Isn't it our team? We have a lot of mediocre, under normal circumstances, people like Trossard, people like Martinelli, people like Gabriel Jesus are not supposed to be in our first 11. People like Havertz are not supposed to be in our first 11 under normal circumstances. But because the circumstances are not normal, here we are. That is why this summer transfer window for me could be the biggest we've ever seen. Like we need a squad overhaul. Yesterday I was reading a report and I was seeing that say Liverpool want to do a squad overhaul because they'll be missing the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk, Salah, because these guys are poised to leave. So then said they do a squad rebuilding. Manchester United also want to do a squad rebuilding. Chelsea are still rebuilding every day. Even though you want billion plus you don't spend, they are still rebuilding. What are we waiting for? So we need to rebuild quick and fast if we want to be there in the grand scheme of things next season. Man City are rebuilding too. So we should not be left behind. So we'll just see how this thing goes. Because for me, today just cements the belief, say, we don't get like quality team. We got first 11. But even everybody about the first 11, a lot of them are not supposed to be there. But what do I know? I don't know what I really think about what in a sports mode. The top want to sell like 7 to 8 players. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, away from that, so Fabrizio Romano can let us know, say, you don't hear many reports, see many things about Bruno Guimarães. So you can talk, say, well, as it stands now, say, you don't get any reports. Say, Arsenal, they're interested in this Guimarães. So what I can tell you today is that despite all these stories, I'm not aware of any concrete negotiation or contacts between Arsenal or Guimarães. He was on the list of Arsenal, like the wish list of Arsenal when Edu Gaspar was there because that Brazilian connection, he did there. But now Edu Gaspar not there again, and Andrea Berta, who's the new director of football, don't come in. So never like no contact has been made, nothing. And I think this buttresses the point the Athletic under David Einstein made yesterday, that this deal, nothing, like there's no truth about it yet. But we'll just watch because even Newcastle will not let the guy go. I don't think Newcastle come out and let Guimarães go, because then they say they will rebuild, add more stars to the already existing stars we then get. So it will be counterproductive for them to carry their best players when they give us. But at the end of the day, Shamo will see whether they will qualify for Champions League, because that's going to be what will decide all these things. All right, away from that story, Ben White, we're going to hear from Charles Watts, say Ben White is being tipped to play against Real Madrid by the time we play the Champions League first leg. Because when you look at it, Calafiori is not going to be there in the first leg. Maybe he will come in for the second leg. We'll never really know, but he's not going to be there in the first leg. And when you look at it, Timber is sick for now, but Timber is going to recover and be available. Now for the match against Real Madrid, I think I get a dilemma of what he will choose. Is Arteta going to play Mazzucchelli on the left back, then play Timber on the right back, and bench Ben White, because Ben White will not be physically fit, 100% ready to go? Or is he going to play Timber in the left back and play Ben White in the right back? Because for me personally, I don't talk before, my preferred defense line against Real Madrid is going to be Timber left back, White right back, Saliba Guerrero centre back partnership. In case we need to play 10 men behind the ball, we need all the power, we need all the aggression, we need everything, you get. And there is no room for error, no lapses in judgment. Say you do mistake, we collect red card, all those kinds of things. We don't need that lapses. Now the way me, I did see him. But I think I get the final say, I don't know your own opinion. You might say, okay, you prefer Mazzucchelli. In as much as Mazzucchelli has been playing for us, he has been reliable. But there are some games where me, I feel, say, he need to take a step back. Especially when we have White firing on all cylinders. We have Timber firing on all cylinders. Now, my own 1 and 2 cents with that. Let me know your own thoughts again, because that's what Charles Watts is saying. Well, read the story, because when you look at it, say Arsenal defender Ben White will likely be a shoe-in for the next England squad and should be considered for a start against Real Madrid in the Champions League. Gunners expert Charles Watts has claimed. So Charles Watts' own opinion on the matter with that. So let me know on our own thoughts. In fact, Watts going to explain why Ben White even get this injury when games, so can lead him to surgery, and why he was playing through pain. So it's a big reason why Ben White got injured was because Julian Timber was injured. So White basically ran himself into the ground for over a season, and now he's back because Arteta is in that perfect position where you have 2 top quality right backs and you can rotate and not have to play them week in, week out. So he will get plenty of minutes. But at the end of the day, let's see what happens finally. Now, you can't get another story where they reach my domain, where they ask Odegaard, making pick between Haaland and Isak. So Odegaard can say, well, it speaks for itself. Because when you look at the numbers put out by Erling Haaland, you will not say Haaland no complete, Haaland Igba, and Isak self the fire on all cylinders. Isak is also playing very, very well there. So me personally, Odegaard can talk say, God bless and say in the opportunity to have played with these 2 players. So at least he will fit give an informed opinion on these 2 players. So for him, he say 2 of them, they are one of the best around in world football. So they did very, very good. I think when you look at the last paragraph, he say, I've been lucky enough to play with both of them and found it enjoyable. If we look at what Erling Haaland has done and the records are set all the time, it speaks for itself. But it's clear that Isak has a very good season and is a fantastic player also. All right, let's bring a message from one of our sponsors at the Suela Aluminium and Glass. So they are into aluminium windows and doors, frameless glass, stainless rail, sunbreaker and cladding, aluminium roofing, office partition, cashier cubicles, and many more. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 7086 389722, and they're located at number 64 Itire Road, Kayode Bus Stop, Mushin, Lagos. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. Now, away from that story, so we're going to get reports on Just Arsenal and TalkSport. Say Nottingham Forest, when they're ready now to break their transfer record to beat Arsenal to coveted striker. Who is the coveted striker? They're talking about Matheus Cunha that plays for Wolverhampton Wanderers. So this story, don't they hear them? Don't think we don't hear them, but now they don't see they're ready. They wait transfer window just end, especially now that the player has a buyout clause. So all it takes, you just go there, trigger the clause and get the player. So they see Arsenal as a rival because of the incoming director of football in Andrea Berta that has a direct working relationship with Matheus Cunha during their time at Atletico Madrid. So we'll see how all these things will work in our favor or against our favor at the end of the day. Now, Fabrizio Romano said when we talk about one player when they play for the French Ligue 1, that's Hugo Ekitike. So Romano said the guy they available now. So the guy now scored 19 goals in 38 appearances during his time with Eintracht Frankfurt. So I think it's German, a German league in the play. So they said the guy they widely regarded as something of a stepping stone before he joins another big club. Now Fabrizio Romano talks as the guy they said expected to leave. So when you read the entirety of the report, Romano probably talks about many English clubs. Don't the reason the guy say they won't sign him. So I think Arsenal said they don't link this player with Arsenal before. But the thing is, if Arsenal won't sign players like maybe Jonathan David, Hugo Ekitike, I don't have a problem with that. The team we say as long as they are not coming in to be the striker, that's good. Because we need many strikers. Unlike now, we say the only striker. As we do like this now, you know that we don't have a striker. Like a person we say a primary role in a centre forward, we don't have. What we have is Scott and Soul, like converted. Gabriel Jesus is not a primary number 9. He was converted. Kai Havertz is not the primary number 9. He was converted. So that shows you we know get now first 9 with the play. We no get 9. A false 9. We need a true 9. So the true 9 we should be looking for is Sesko, Gyökeres, all those people we know. But they themselves need support. You get any people who support them. So that supporting role, that's where we need the likes of Ole Watkins, the likes of Jonathan David, the likes of Hugo Ekitike. All these people are welcome. Let them come in. So more than to see how all these things they unfold. At the end of the day, I personally think this summer transfer is going to be fantastic and amazing. Now, Darren Burns, on the other hand, who is one of the, should I say, commentators on TalkSport, or one of the hosts on TalkSport show, so he kind of warned Arsenal. Say Arsenal need to win trophies soon as they develop it. Now, not only develop it in one area, the developments with Skelly and all that, but you need to win something very key, because when they praise the youngsters who they bring in, you get it's a despite criticism over losing players like Chidobe Martin, Aiden Haven to Manchester United. Arsenal Academy continue to produce top tier targets. Yes. And with everything being stock, I can't take a step back and say, we need to shower like so much encomium. Give the administrators of the Hill End Academy their flowers. You know how many stars they come out for that place? Imagine say we lose Obi Martin Chidu, we lose Amaro Kozadubri, we don't lose Aiden Haven, yet we still produce Itewaneri, we still produce Matthew Skelly, we still get so many others. Max Doman is still coming. We still get very positive for there. We say they still groom them. It's our academy. Confirmento, and I think Matasaka is one of the people who stand out for that place, grooming the boys. Again, Jack Wisher be there, but he don't come out. So they get many. In fact, they are under good hands. It shows our academy if they really work. Look at how people are coming to poach our academy products. So the next thing now make Arteta liaise with Matasaka to have a clear pathway into the first level. Because that's the only stumbling block. Because once the players don't see the pathway, they want to leave. Look at Aiden Haven. He couldn't see the pathway. He saw it at Manchester United. He don't go there and I don't play. You get so that's what life does be. All right, let's move you to another story on the front burner now. What did happen? They say this morning? What shocked me now? The fact say Fabrizio Romano on the report say Virgil van Dijk has been offered as a free agent to Real Madrid, and Real Madrid said no. Because in fact, why they say no, I don't really know, but I think it has to do with his age. Because them get Rudiger with only 30-something plus, then they get Virgil van Dijk who's like 30-something plus already. So which means these two people, like let's assume say them sign Virgil van Dijk, highest give them 2-3 years. Because Shalaski going to decline, place nobody again. Then they're going to phase them out. Come going to look for young player. That's why they don't want to sign him. Instead, they want to sign a younger player that's going to come and pair Rudiger. But not be the angle where they look the story from. Where they look at now, the fact say his agents, Van Dijk agents, when they offer him to Real Madrid as a free agent, that means he don't get any plan to sign contract extension with Liverpool unless something dramatically changes. So look at it this way: end of the season, Van Dijk contract will expire, and he leaves Liverpool and looks for a different club, maybe because he wants to win Champions League or what have you. So if that happens, Liverpool is going to be weakened significantly. And if Trent Alexander-Arnold, don't say the body Madrid also follow suit, and Salah said come for their hand, come on, Papa. Liverpool will struggle to make UEFA Europa Conference League. Now the way me I see it, you get. So you see this transfer window, what we wait. Once it don't end, you get, and next season won't start. We can assess the strengths and weaknesses of all the clubs that will be going in for the league glory next season. Because whether you like it or yes, Arsenal will be there. We'll be there in the grand scheme of things, wanting to win that trophy again. Now we're going to look the records of some of the German players in the EPL. So we're going to look the likes of Ike Gundogan, they look the likes of Havertz, get the like so many players who don't play for this EPL. So I want to say Kai Havertz is just like 4 goals away from becoming the highest scoring German in the EPL. So Ike Gundogan is on 44 goals, Kai Havertz is on 41 goals, Mesut Ozil is on 33, then P. Grubb is on 30, then Jurgen Klinsmann is on 29. Yeah, so they said they can set record for this EPL as the highest scoring German, and it can happen if say Kai Havertz don't get this injury. But if it is how many goals now? By now, I go down equal this person for the number 1. I go down equal, but injury test and say no, it can't happen. Now they say, okay, I think the story I mentioned about that Hugo Ekitike when I spoke about that. So let's just move away from there and take you to a message from one of our sponsors powering today's video. That's Mobiles Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 34, and they're located at number 7 the Kenilworth Road, Oreazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, do reach out to them. Now, Goal.com is putting out an exclusive report, a feature story on why Arsenal are the favorites to win the transfer race for Atletico Club, the Atletico Bilbao star and Spain sensation, Nico Williams. Now, when you read the entirety of the report, they say, as it be now, say the North London club, that's Arsenal, we are in a financially healthier position than Chelsea and Barcelona, where also they pursue this player. In fact, why Chelsea they pursue this guy? How many wingers they get in their books? What did Chelsea want and do? But that's by the way. So they come talk, say, as it stands now, Williams currently earns £200,000 per week, like £200,000 plus 385 per week, and Arsenal are reportedly ready to offer him £200,000 per week on a 5-year deal that the Premier League giants are set to free up significant wage space in their squad, because Thomas Partey already earns £200,000 per week. Kylian Tierney earns £110,000 per week. Jorginho, £110,000 per week. And all these people are expected to depart the Emirates Stadium at the end of the season to free up a significant portion of wages that we can use to balance whatever we want to pay Nico Williams. We have a very, very good wage structure. So all that being said, we could just watch. The buyout clause is relatively cheap, about £50-something million. It's affordable. You get. That's why I didn't surprise say for the transfer window we just finished. The Einstein came out and said, Arteta told the Arsenal hierarchy, give me Nico Williams, and they said no, the money is not available. How is that so? Well, we'll wait. At the end of this season, transfer window open officially. We'll see what Arsenal will do to make sure all these deals are put in the bag. Now, the biggest news of the day that lets us know that Arsenal could raise £112.8 million from player sales in the summer, and they plan to sell players like Fabio Vieira, Zinchenko, Kivior, Trossard, Tavares, Lokonga, and they don't mention the Jesus, but we say that they put the Jesus for the list because his surplus to requirements, his services are no longer wanted, he should leave. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So, till I come your way in the evening to give you the evening news, then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, guys. Ciao.